The news of a D-rank and an E-rank hunter surviving a C-rank dungeon out of the 8 members got to the Hunters Association manager. He was being notified that Jinwoo has survived twice where hunters ranking higher than him got deleted. Jinwoo went home coming back from the site and brought beer and food for him and his younger sister. When he drank beer, the screens would consider it as a harmful substance. He continued consuming even more beer until the screen revealed.
That's right. My reward for the double dungeon. So much has happened since then, I guess I never checked it out. Certainly explains why my missing limbs came back. But there's still a lot I don't know.
Jinwoo met with his friend from the last raid in a cafe, where his friend was offering him a deal to work with him again in a team is trying build, so he could help him become a guild master.
So, basically, you want a group of hunters who you employ to go around clearing gates. Then your corporation cashes in.
Man, you are sharp.
Jinwoo rejected the deal, and his friend tried offering him a building worth 30 billion, but he still wasn't interested, so he left. The next morning, he did his daily quest with his younger sister joining him when it was time for jogging. He eventually left her behind and completed his daily quest with an extra kilometer.
Hold on, go back? 11 out of 10. So it tracks how much I run even after I hit the goal.
He then doubled all of his reps. The daily quest became a secret quest. For a reward, he was also given options to choose for random loot boxes and ended up getting a key that he could use to enter an S-rank dungeon called the Demon's Castle. What caught his eye is that he could find ingredients for the elixir that cures all illnesses and cure his own mother. Later in the evening, Jinwoo entered the S-rank dungeon. Immediately he got inside, he was greeted by a 3-headed beast named Hell's Gatekeeper Cerberus. He attacked the beast multiple times, but he hardly damaged it, despite using one of his best attacks. He tried other techniques, but all of them were ineffective, but the beast managed to zap half of his health with one attack. He managed to move out of the way when the beast attacked for the second time. Then,
It doubled its stats? Too fast! No!
Jinwoo used his full recovery ability and immediately attacked it, but still got the same outcome. The beast pushed him away and immediately attacked, managing to land multiple strikes on him without stopping until he evaded the beast by kicking sand, so he could move out of the way and hide.
The warnings won't stop. The system is doing everything it can to ensure I don't die. Because I'm the player. Don't have to be a genius to tell this is far from a normal reawakening.
The beast found him before he could use his teleportation stone, but he evaded it and hid himself again. While the beast was searching for him, he bought himself 3 healing potions and remembered he had an A-rank poison in his inventory. As soon as he drank it, the beast detected him and attacked. He retaliated, seeing his poison was effective by slicing it multiple times. The beast pushed him to the edge and bit him, but Jinwoo didn't give up as he attacked one of the beasts multiple times. The beast tried to stop him by crashing through a wall, but he continued stabbing until he deleted it and leveled up once again. He received a formula of the elixir of life as a reward.
I know if I go in that castle, I'll die. So, I'll get stronger and come back. Count on it.
In the morning, he started by visiting his mother in the hospital before he met with his friend in the same cafe to tell him he changed his mind. He will work with him, but only under one condition. He doesn't want a team to work with only him, and his friend would do the raids.
You want the 2 of us to clear 19 C-rank dungeons by ourselves?
So do we have a deal?
His friend explained they need a minimum of 8 members to do raids. Jinwoo suggested they will pay hunters to make up the numbers while they do the raids themselves, and his friend agreed. He then did his daily quest and realized the extra wraps no longer count. He chose his random loot box for a reward and received a bingo card. While he was walking, he received a message from Hunters Association recruiting hunters for a D-rank gate. He then went home and changed. On his way to the D-rank gate, he came across his former team leader on the street, and they walked together to the gate where they found other 3 former members that survived the double dungeon. A car stopped by, and 3 prisoners came out accompanied by a member of the Hunters Association.
You all will be accompanied by 3 prisoner substitute hunters who are out on good behavior.
Substitute hunters? You expect us to fight alongside criminals?
It's true they are convicted men. However, they're here to reduce their jail time, so they shouldn't cause you grief. We've little choice in the matter due to the shortage of local hunters. Please understand.
For crying out loud.
They went inside the gate and immediately found a lot of goblins who they deleted with ease. They kept moving until they came across 3 tunnels. They decided to split into 3 groups and went into the tunnels. The other 2 groups kept coming across goblins and deleting them with ease until their tunnels connected. The other group found a member of Hunter's Association deleting the prisoners. He soon went after them, then Jinwoo's group heard screams and ran towards them. They found everyone deleted except for one who they tried to save, but it was too late. The Hunter's Association member tried to delete another hunter, but Jinwoo stopped him. He then fought Jinwoo's team leader who thought he sliced him in half, but he moved. He was attacked again, but he easily blocked every attack and managed to slice his opponent on the shoulder, who was immediately healed by a healer. He tried attacking the healer, but he was attacked by his opponent. He then turned his attention to his opponent, slicing him multiple times until he was on his knees. As he was about to delete his opponent, he was surprised with fire, but he survived and tried to delete him again, but Jinwoo intervened, stopping him for the second time. Then Jinwoo was attacked, but he evaded every attack and went after him, matching his speed for both attacks and defense until he was forced to block attacks and got sliced in the face. He attacked and sliced his face the same way he sliced, but his dagger had poison. He attacked multiple times without landing any blows until his opponent vanished, and sliced him multiple times while he can't be seen until Jinwoo was on his knee. He then reappeared.
Think you can dodge my next strike with that injured leg? 'Cause I don't.
Hey, are you done talking now? Full recovery.
He disappeared and attacked Jinwoo again, but he easily blocked every attack and stabbed him with his dagger in the chest, poisoning him again until he was deleted.
Thank you. You saved us again.
I'm just so blown away. Survived another near-death experience thanks to you.
The Hunters Association manager arrived at the gate. He was shown the 3 survivors, and Jinwoo was amongst them again. He asked who defeated his member, and the team leader lied for Jinwoo, keeping his true strength hidden, and they let them go. Jinwoo left with the healer who gave him his essence stone back, because she'll no longer use it since she's retiring and leaving the city. The next morning, he went to a C-rank gate with his friend who brought their strike team that will make up the required number to raid dungeons.
This is the stealth stone I got from beating Tishik Kong. Might as well use it now.
They both went inside the gate, leaving the other 6 behind. An hour later, they came out, and the gate closed, leaving the other 6 members shocked. Then they went to another gate. Jinwoo leveled up, deleting goblins, while his friend collected all the mana crystals. They raided other gates, Jinwoo leveling up, deleting beasts, while his friend collected mana crystals, and the other 6 stayed outside. On another gate, he used his stealth and deleted 3 beasts who couldn't see him. Even his friend was amazed by it. Then another beast attacked him while he was looking at the screens. He deleted it using one of his new skills.
Awesome job today. As soon as I snag all the goods, we can be on our way. You should rest up in the meantime.
Thanks. Will do.
The screen revealed new information to him, that he's reached a level where a job change quest can be ordered. Then he and his friend came out of the dungeon and found the other 6 members relaxed and playing cards. They did the same to another dungeon raid, as 2 guys showed up and got surprised at what was happening. Soon Jinwoo and his friend came out of the gate. Jinwoo delayed the next dungeon raids for the next 2 days, and they all left. He was the last to be dropped off by his friend, as he was approached by the same guys that came to the gate earlier on. They went to a cafe and offered him a deal to join their guild.
What's White Tiger HQ valued at? You know off the top of your head?
Oh, I'd say it's probably appraised somewhere around 50 billion or so.
Interesting. Then your entire HQ is the offer?
They couldn't agree to terms, so Jinwoo stood up, but before he left he asked how he found out about him, and disappeared using his stealth before the guy could answer. Then Jinwoo sliced his face a little bit, and told him to not turn around. The guy told Jinwoo everything he needed to know, and he reappeared sitting next to him. Jinwoo offered him a deal for his guild to claim 3 C-rank gates from him.
I understand. How much are you asking?
I want 300 million apiece.
You're joking! Oh. Most we could profit from C-rank mana crystals and essence stones is about 200 million, and that's on a good day. If you could lower the price to 200 million at least, then I would—
Works for me.
He then asked the guy to close his eyes and open his mouth. He poured his healing potion and healed his cut before he left. The next morning, he packed his bag and went on a road trip that led him to the forest. The screen appeared asking him whether he'll like to accept the job change quest, and he accepted.
I forgot to do my daily quest. I can do it when I get back.
As he was walking, a screen appeared notifying him that he can't use potions or his full recovery ability in this dungeon, and he also can't leave until he finishes quest. He then heard footsteps and took out his dagger in his inventory. A knight showed up. As it was about to attack, Jinwoo attacked it first, but it didn't even have a scratch. Then the knight attacked him as he blocked, evaded, and attacked it only to find out that his dagger has no impact on it. Then the knight attacked as he evaded every attack and deleted it by separating the head from the body with his hands. Few others showed up, and he deleted them all. He also deleted a different opponent that used stealth and evaded an attack from another different opponent that used light magic. As he focused on it, 3 different opponents showed up behind him, and they attacked all 4 of them, but he managed to evade and block every attack while deleting one of them and using him as a shield. He needed to delete the remaining opponents fast, cause he was getting fatigued, and he did. The screen showed up while he was catching his breath, and he received some gold and an invisible gear. He continued moving forward and came across a giant door. As he opened it, he was greeted by a very strong wind. Then he entered, and the door closed behind him. He thought he found an empty dungeon with no one on the throne. Then a different knight showed up. He is named
Knight Commander Egris the Blood Red. Threat level's red too. He's unlike anything I've ever fought. A knight who defends an empty throne. Let's go.
The knight attacked and missed him as he evaded and pushed him with the force of his attack when he blocked. He followed it with an attack, but Jinwoo evaded it and blocked as he was pushed by his force of attack again. He was immediately attacked, and he moved out of the way again. Then he attacked him, but he easily evaded multiple attacks of his until he landed a strike that barely scratched him. Then, same as usual, he was attacked as he blocked and eventually pushed by his force.
Do I have any hope of beating this guy? He's tougher than I first thought. Still, different beasts have different weaknesses. So if a weapon's not effective, I'll just switch things up. Let's throw hands.
Jinwoo was hit on the stomach and thrown to the wall before he could react, and immediately attacked again, but he blocked. He took multiple hits before he moved out of the way to catch his breath. He ran around him before he attacked, but he evaded and blocked his attack before evading multiple of them until he landed a strike. He was beaten again as he crashed into a wall. Most of his attacks were easily dealt with, but managed to kick him in the neck. It then attacked him multiple times, landing every attack and even throwing him from wall to wall. He appeared sitting on an empty throne. As the knight tried to delete him, he blocked his sword with an invisible gear and stabbed his eye with his dagger. He then crashed him into a wall as he removed the dagger. He tried to attack him with it, but it disappeared. Jinwoo took it out from his inventory and stabbed him twice to make sure he deletes him. While he was catching his breath, the screen showed up.
I just got 4 rewards? And lastly, a teleportation stone. It won't go in my inventory. Shouldn't this have dropped before I beat the boss? Unless... No, don't tell me. This isn't over yet.
Multiple portals and a timer showed up as multiple knights kept appearing from the portals and attacked him. He tried using his stealth, but another major broke his spell. He deleted some of them, but he was sliced from behind. He tried using his teleportation stone, but lost it to the crowd when he was attacked. The knights surrounded him and attacked. Jinwoo fought back and deleted some of them, but he was tired, bruised, and felt dizzy. As the knights kept attacking and landing their strikes, one of them managed to smash his head to the ground. Jinwoo was saved by the penalty he received for failing to complete his daily quest, as the knights were about to delete him. He appeared on a different planet and reduced his fatigue by drinking some potions, but he couldn't restore his health then. He opted to attack and deleted them all since he needed to level up again before he can return to the quest. He bought himself a new dagger from the screen shop and also received another stone that he immediately used. He returned to the quest dungeon and deleted few knights before realizing. He went after other majors while clearing knights that are standing on his way. He grabbed another major using his new skill and deleted him. Went after the 3 majors. He deleted few knights, blocking his way, and escaped being crushed by the giant knight before deleting all 3 majors with 1 strike. The screen revealed his new job would be necromancer if he accepted.
The benefits aren't clear. Maybe I should pass.
Decline.
Accept.
Jin Woo started hearing the cries of the deleted knights and had an option to shadow extract them. He gave a command name, and Shadow extracted them, gaining himself an army.